Hello,
Cancer.
how you doing? Welcome to your Energy Tarot reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 9th through to the 15th of December. Hope you're doing well. You're really coming into your summer season soon. The moment we go into Capricorn, you're into your summer season in regards to your energies. And that's according to your birthday sign, so then it should be really pumping things on at the moment. We're going to be going in and looking at the elements as well that are going to be playing into your Astroflower. It's a bit of a new reading at the moment. It's going to be, we're trying to focus in on the essential petals that are really giving us the message for this week, the most important messages for this week. So we will be also pulling cards and getting messages from the energies that are coming into you. So it's a slight new format. There's loads of new videos that are coming out on this channel, so you're going to make sure you have to you're subscribed and you click that bell so you get notifications. We're going to be going to a lot more topics according to healing energies and so forth, and yeah, so loads of stuff going on. Make sure you're sort of like subscribed and click that bell. In the meantime, let's just see what's going on in regards to your flower. Here we go. We've got the overall energies here, the general energies. You seem, out of all the water signs on your relationship side, it seems like you're coming out the best here. It seems like you're rising to a challenge in regards to either like a spiritual path, practice, or a connection with another person, relationship, or emotions. There's things, you're rising to the challenge. That's what it feels like here, and it's really bringing up some very beautiful energies, very good determined energies. Let's just see what's going on the financial sort of side. Yeah, there's something that it's like, it's almost like you're spending the week kind of going, I've got to do that, I've got to do that, I've got to do that sort of scenario. There's something bugging you on your financial side that you've got to do. Let's just see what's going on there. Yeah, you're rising to the challenge. This is what it felt like on the relationship side. You had these healthy boundaries in the place and you are dealing with it. You're really dealing with it. On your financial side, it's almost sort of saying you're not going to go any further until you've got this side of things sorted out. And that's what those healthy boundaries are for you, I think, as well. Where it's like you can't progress because there's something that needs to be dealt with. Let's just see what's going on your relationship side. The karmic path seems really important here. It seems like either you are getting an inkling of a relationship that you wish to be in, or a spiritual practice that you wish to be doing. It feels right for you. Or it's a case of here is like you know what to do, then therefore you're sitting within your power in regards to what sort of relationships you want to be doing and how you want life, and it's something that you've definitely got to go through on your connection to the universe. I think it really laser focused on your future here more than anything else. There's a past thing that seems to be even more important than the karmic path. But it's something from the past here on this section here that seems to be playing. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in this sort of section here, and I think it's a case of there's been a lot of calculation. You've worked a lot of things out according to other people, how other people are, and maybe how you are as well, and how you allow them to affect you or how you affect others. And I think you're starting to see this mechanic of the past and seeing things kind of going, oh, right, of course, that's why they were like that. That sort of thing. There's a lot of revelation for you. And in your future self, they're the one, that's the main one. The future here is sort of like, that's the main petal here at the moment on your, how you play it out. In your future self here is, as a mission, you want to go on a mission of love. I'm on a mission of love. That's what it seems like. On your karmic path, you get the King of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you know already. You've learned a lot. This king here has got a lot of bookshelves behind them. There's a lot of learning process that's going on within life. And I think you've learned a lot. And I think you're sitting within your power and this understanding. And it's on your karmic path as well to learn something about the past here that's going to help you sort of take a direction for you going forward. On your connection to the universe, you have the Queen of Wands, a really beautiful, balanced energy, You've got earth and fire energy there, which is really good for you. And I think you'll realize why this is very good for you as we go into the elements as well. That's going to be really interesting to look at. So yeah, it's, accept the thing that comes into your life at the moment, and really on the here and now. Allow the magic to happen by itself without you too much getting involved. The lesson from this past here is all to do with your happiness. This is this thing in the past where it's on your karmic path to learn about this, and that's why you get the King of Pentacles. It's happiness. It's shining a light on your happiness, your interaction with others around you. You get the Six of Swords. It almost like the Six of Swords is an absolute must card at the moment. You're going through a bit of a choppy waters from the past, or you've been through choppy waters on the past, and you're going to something that is much more sort of joyous and happy with that sunshine. And it's learning all the lessons from that past so you don't get fooled again. Maybe one of the lessons here is that you try to carry too much. Maybe you try to do too much in the past. Maybe it's a case here of allowing things to be a little bit more sort of, more sort of free flowing, as it were. But it's going to help you to see and reveal a lot to you about your happiness, about how you integrate your happiness with others that are around you. In your future self, the moment you go through this learning, obviously it's going to go very quickly. You're going to understand a great deal about how you can create your future with someone. So it could be a case of, say, like in the past, someone, did you wrong, they stood you up and stuff like that. Therefore, you're not going to waste your time fixing up a sort of thing with them. You can turn around to them and sort of say, I'll be here at this time. If you're there, yeah. If you're not there, you're not there. But it'd be great anyway. And that'll help you to be a lot more speedy about going forward in the future. Don't rely on something that, because it seems like you've been relying on something that didn't ring true to you. More than anything else. And this speedy change is bringing in balance back into your life. Harmony, I think you're getting your just desserts in regards to the energies that are coming through. So it'll allow you to go off to get this full sunshine. And I think that's the essence of the energy that's flowing through you at the moment. A lot of learning. And what are you learning about? You're learning about shining a light on your happiness and your ultimate dreams of what you really wish to be doing. So what's how do you interact with all of this? You get the Seven of Swords. It's going to make you a lot smarter, basically. And I think you should act that way with the people that are around you. And this is where you're rising to the challenge. I think you can easily sort of like have those healthy boundaries in place so you don't get sort of like hoodwinked in the future. And you can kind of go, once bitten, twice shy. I asked you to sort of be here at this time. You never turned up at this time here. So therefore, I'm going to be there, and I might be with some friends and everything like that. If you're there, you're there. If you're not there, you're not there. Sort of scenario. That's the sort of thing. Very matter of fact about it all. Let's just see what's going on the financial side. Karmic path doesn't seem to be very active at the moment, which is a bit of a strange one. I'll have a look at that. You get the well card going on for that. I think it's in your karmic path in order to really sort of progress to your future. And as I said, I think there's something that in order to progress into your future, I think there's something that's kind of going, of course, I've got to do this, I've got to do this. And when you do this thing that's bugging you at the moment, and that could be bugging you this week to do, and it could be as simple as kind of going, do you know what, I've got to do that cover for that book I was writing. And then all of a sudden it'll inspire the rest of your the rest of the work around that book to really progress and get it finished and get it done. But it's relentless as well. And with the well card, it is a new dimension. You're going into a new way of being, and where you have all the elements at your disposition. It's a very good card to have on your karmic path. On your connection to the universe or the synchronicities, you get the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this is reiterating with what you get with the well card there. I think it's sort of saying, you have all the attributes at your own disposition. Let's just see what's going on there in the past. The past seems to be really important, and I think it's how you engage in the past which is really important. This is not necessarily about the future here. It's about sort of how you, you accumulate your future by reinvesting in your past. That's what it feels like. So let's just see what the message that comes in from the past. Let's see, what is this thing that's bugging you? There's some, it's like let's just say, for example, you wanted to be a singer in the life, and you just kind of go, yeah, I'd love to be a singer. It'd be absolutely brilliant. It'd be great. And in the past, but you never really pursued it. And now it's sort of coming back up on the surface. Something that you love, that you really enjoy, that really makes you feel good about it makes you feel good, that really you feel in love with. So you may have a job, and you're doing it as a part-time thing, and that part-time thing could develop into something that is fantastic. You know the steps how to take to do this. You understand the processes that you need to go through in order to manifest what you want. And I think that's really, really good for you as you go forward. And it's knowing how to get to the star. That's what the Hierophant does. It knows how to get to the star there. Really, really nice energies. And look at that, manifesting it. Look at that on your financial side. I think that sort of sums up the thing. There's something that's bugging you, that's coming back into your life, that's really pushing you to sort of like get to something that is very much more heart fulfilling, and it makes you feel in alignment with who you are and what you do. Absolutely brilliant. I wouldn't ignore it. If there's something that's going to be bugging you this week, I really wouldn't ignore it. In your future self, it's going to bring in this notion of judgment. So you got the judgment on one side, you got the justice card on the other. Brilliant reading, really brilliant cards for you. Let's just see, what is that interaction with the world that is around you? How do you interact with all of that? You get the Page of Pentacles. This is learning about the process of planting a seed, nurturing it, watching it germinate, watching it grow, seeing the fruit ripening, harvesting the fruit, and then doing something with that fruit. That's I think this beautiful thing that's within you needs nurturing and needs growth. Look around the Two of Cups as well. This is how you need to interact with it. You need to fall in love with what you're doing, and then you get the Empress card at the end there. Absolutely amazing, really. Sort of like this is how you need to be interacting with the world that is around you. Really in alignment with it, and it's going to make you incredibly attractive with this card here, and you're giving birth to something, a whole new world, which is on your karmic path. So I think this thing from the past is going to like breaking through a glass ceiling. It's creating something completely new for you. Absolutely brilliant. Let's just have a quick look at what's going on with your elements and see if there's any messages from the energies that are coming through at the moment. So here we have your Astroflower that's in front of us here. You'll notice that you've got that cardinal, obviously water, which is your sign, but you'd also have that cardinal earth that is at the base. And we went into this in the energy update of what was coming through the sun. That is that water energy. And when you look at it, you've got no water inside you. It's all on the surface, and it's how you engage emotionally with the world around you. Seems to be the main driving thing behind everything within your life, as it were. But we did have that energy that's coming from the earth, and it was talking about fire and earth energies. And as I said earlier on, look at that, fire and earth, fire and earth, fire and earth, fire and earth. There's a lot of that playing through you at the moment on the base of this. And certainly within your financial side, look at that. You get this fire and earth that's going up here, and it's fixed. And this is why I think there's this thing that's sort of like just will not let you be. It really is sort of kind of, it's being very fixed about it. It's being very sort of kind of, this is the way it is. There's something here that you need to deal with before you can go forward. And you've got to deal with it. On your relationship side, we seem to be getting much more of a sort of mutable factor going on here. So it's playing with the world that is around you, but sort of like standing there and sort of saying, this is me. And it's rising to the challenge as well with it all. And it'd be interesting to sort of see how that sort of elements play there. So I'm going to re-pull some cards on the messages that are coming through here on these 3 petals here and on this section here to see what's going on there. I would like to see about as well what this fire that comes in from this section here, that comes in from Leo. So let's just pull your cards back up. Here we go here. Let's start with the base petals. We've got the King of Pentacles on the relationship side. So let's just see what's going on that sort of thing. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're learning about the process of planting seeds, getting your harmony, getting your just desserts, as it were. Being strong and true to your pathway is really important. Your happiness, and I think you're learning about that in the past. Yeah, I think there's something that's dead, done and dusted with. Yes, I do believe that, but I think it's the dead, done and dusted because you're learning a lot about life, and you're not applying it in life, and it's helping you to sort of kind of say, no longer need to be doing that thing that's been causing me trouble. No need to be waiting around for that person to turn up because they don't turn up on time. That sort of thing. And in the future, in this fire that comes in, you get the Justice card. You've already got the Justice on there, so that's twice you get that. If you keep strong and true to this, you're going to get some really good results. You've got the Magician card as well. That's twice now. You've got the Magician on the cards. Once on your financial side, but also on that side. And you can really manifest what you so desire. Be absolutely brilliant. Let's just see what's going on the financial side. With the World card, you get the 5 of Wands. Now, I think you need to be the best example of yourself. And in order to be the best example of yourself, and this will allow you to have that judgment moment in your future, you need to extract yourself from a complicated, this person here is pulling that wand out of the fight. So they're actually stepping into a new dimension, but without, taking themselves from a conflictual sort of thing. And that's where this thing's coming in, sort of saying that won't let you go. And it's because it's causing conflict in your life. So let's just say you haven't paid the water bills and you've got no water that comes on to site. So then therefore you can't build a house because you can't do the concrete. And if all you need to do is kind of go, why haven't you got any water? Oh, I haven't paid the bill. Right, okay, so I need to pay it. That sort of thing, I think it's actually quite simple. You get the Moon card as well. I think this is revealing a lot to you. I think it's going to be a bit of a surprise of how great it feels for you more than anything else. I think that's what it comes out of. And with the 10 of Pentacles, this is on the outside, and this gives you the direction. You're walking away from disappointment and walking towards complete and utter abundance within your life. Let me just see, or the upper echelon, see what's going on in that fixed energy there. You've got the King of Wands sitting in your power, really sitting in your forces. I think this is where the energy is trying to encourage you to sit into your position of power. And in order to sit in the position of power for you, excuse me, in order to sit in the position of power for you, it needs to be in alignment with yourself. I think that seems to be the most important thing. When it is, the energy around you is going to really help you sort of go on and be a little bit patient. I think the energy here is sort of saying, be very precise about what path you take. You know, this is about going off on a journey. There is no doubt about it. And you can see on the water there's 2 boats, and it's choosing the boat or choosing the vibration that really corresponds to you. Take your time about it, and once you do, you'll be able to convert all those beautiful emotions into reality. And it's going to help you enormously to go after what you want by sorting out this thing in the past that might have been blocking you from advancing in your future. There you go, Cancer. Thanking you very much for being here with us. Really do appreciate all the support you give to this channel. I hope you get the best out of it. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell for all the notifications for all the super videos that are going to be coming out in the future. I'll see you there for that. Thanking you very much. In the meantime, that's all for me left to say is don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.